I don't know if you guys saw the video of the pregnant mother from Chicago who got jumped by a group of middle schoolers with her son. She got jumped and her children got jumped too. They beat this woman to the ground, a pregnant mother. They beat her to the ground. They stumped her, they dragged her, they pulled her wig off, they beat up her son, they put both of them in the hospital. And now their parents want to come online and want us to feel sorry for them just because they're children. I feel like this. If your child is old enough to jump or hit a grown up, then your child is old enough to get grown up consequences. How dare you get on this internet and expect for us to feel sorry for your kid who participated heavily in the beating of a pregnant woman and her children? I just don't understand it. I get that they're your children and you love your kids, but obviously this reflects your parenting. This reflects your parenting. Why did your kid even think she was able to do that? It was the most disgusting thing I've seen in a very long time on the internet. And what made it so bad is that her and her children was walking off. She just like, let's cross the street, let's just walk off. They followed her. They proceeded to follow her, berate her, and just started hitting her. And she's doing her best to protect her children. And then they started to hit her. And there's so many of them that did it. And I'm telling you right now, there's consequences that need to be had. If I was her, I would sue the shit out of those parents. I would sue y'all so bad to the point that y'all asses be homeless. You will all be living in a homeless shelter if it was me. It wasn't going to stop there, and I'm pressing charges. So either your kid's going to be punished or the parents going to be punished. You're going to have to decide. But I would sue you guys, and y'all will be homeless with your children. And I wouldn't feel sorry about it. But I'm so glad that the city of Chicago is standing up, because the city of Chicago is looking for these kids. And that's when, well, now their parents have to come out and say something. And I get it, as a parent, maybe you didn't know your kid was this way, and maybe this is probably the most embarrassing shit you're going to have to ever live through with your kid. But it's the worst thing that I've seen. These kids are getting out of control. These kids are getting out of control. The parenting needs to be up a level and really let your kids suffer consequences. There needs to be consequences. When I was younger, my mom gave me consequences. I couldn't even say one bad thing to a grown up, and my mother would have smacked my teeth out my mouth. That's how much respect we have for our elders. Today generation, these kids do not have respect for their elders, and that's what's so sad. I am so sorry what happened to this woman and her children. I'm so glad that the city has really stepped up. They're getting so much. They're giving so much to her and her children to put them in a better position, in a better place. As someone's getting so bullied so bad at their school. And so I'm glad the city is stepping up and they're getting so much. But to you parents, it's bad. I don't know what you're going to do with them kids, but they need to be held accountable.